Is it really possible that someday we will stop eating the flesh of animals? No doubt the solidly entrenched vegans and vegetarians among us believe so. Perhaps they say prayers twice a day to this effect, offering an artichoke or a zucchini as a votive sacrifice, while the ranchers and folks who grow corn to feed bovines and others are at their altars praying for exactly the opposite. As we age, many of us seem to lose our appetite for red meat, at least to some degree. When I was a kid and well into my 30s and 40s, I hated to eat fish. I think my grandmother used to serve some kind of fish with way too many bones, and maybe I gagged several times, and that put me off for decades. I was crazy, however, about seafood and shellfish since my mother took me to a very non-kosher Chinese restaurant when I was 12. Don't tell Bubba! But trout, salmon, and all those other fleshy, wiggly, bone trap monsters, no way! At least that's what I felt for years. Now, in my doddering old age, I love fish, and I eat it a lot. Of course, the cod that basically built Canada's maritime eastern provinces has, well, not completely, but it's promising to disappear. And so much salmon comes from penned farming operations, which many of us find questionable. Still, yummy. I mash canned salmon or tuna often with Dijon mustard and spread one or the other over a salad that is basically the receptacle for everything that's in the fridge. Add raisins and nuts. A salmon steak sits on a bit of oil in the bottom of a Pyrex glass pan, accompanied by sliced zucchini, red, green, and yellow peppers, Spanish onion, mushrooms, garlic. Add a pinch of black pepper, salt. Light pouring of red wine completes the prep. About 8 minutes under the broiler, followed by turning everything over. Another 5 minutes sets me up for a dinner. It's so good it makes you crazy. Now the confession. The recipe I just described actually is for lamb chops, even though I also do it with salmon. The only difference is that with the lamb, first I pound the meat to tenderize it a bit. A famous restaurateur and chef once taught me what he called the secret of making great steak. That secret, of course, is you buy the most expensive little fillet, 6 to 8 ounces. That's all you need, otherwise you're a complete cannibal. And you put it in the pan with a bit of oil, chop some pepper over it, some red wine, cover it up, let it sit in the fridge for an hour, 3 hours, or even overnight, okay? And then the same thing, you put it under the broiler, 8 minutes, turn it over, 5 minutes. It comes out browned but rare red on the inside, and it's taste heaven. Chicken is a mainstay at my house, and I have about 90 different ways of making that. With all of these dishes, there's always raw tomato, raw carrot, raw celery on every plate. Lots of veggies, more veggies, but still a little flesh. I especially love a bit of fat at the end of a pork or lamb chop. Not more than once a month. Pickle. Is a meatless menu the coming thing? Maybe. But in the meantime, enjoy a small taste, rare and rarely. Urgh.